Hey guys, this is my first video ever on YouTube, so just thought I'd put that out there. Exciting, right? Anyways, I'm just here to kind of vent to you guys, almost my opinion, and I first of all want to put out there that I love Bryan Starr's interviews to death. I've watched a lot of them because I love the bands that he interviews. And I've been a Never Shout Never fan for who knows how long as well. So I kind of understood both of their sides. So I first found out on Tumblr. Yes, I love Tumblr. About what was it? The conflict. I saw a post and everybody was all mad at Never Shout Never and Christopher Drew and words were flying back and forth and people were all fighting. And I was like, what's going on? Never Show Never doesn't seem like the kind of band to have all this trash being talked about. So I finally found on this lovely woman's Tumblr a thing for the interview because she didn't know either. And so I clicked on it and I'm watching and I'm like, okay, so this is the first video. I've already saw this. This is pretty cool. There's nothing wrong here. And then I fast forward to what was it, like 30 minutes, and there was a little bit of tension going almost because I believe it was, now don't take my words as literal, but don't take me word for word on this, but Bryan had said something and it got Chris Drew into talking about how he feels that music interviews should not be a form of asking people all these random little questions that he feels people don't want to know about. Which I know Bryan, he puts in some funny questions for some bands because he thinks, well, that's some things that us fans want to hear. I mean, I do find myself a victim of liking those little small details and those fun facts like, oh hey, did you know this person likes their foot? I don't know. They think their ass is cute. I don't know. But they like those little fun things, and I understand that type of perspective. And he does try to orient it for the band. Like, if the band's a really serious band, he'll try to put more serious questions. They had actually had a really good first interview where nothing went wrong and it was pretty funny. But on the other hand, once things started getting more tense, I feel that Chris he doesn't put this out there. It's very difficult making my first video because I myself lose my train of thought a lot. For example, getting back to the point, I feel that Chris, a lot of people are saying he's changed, which in a way he has. We all grow up. He's not 17 anymore. He's 21. That's 4 years. That was 4 years ago, guys. He went from being just someone living in his car to someone who got bigger. And we can all see how people can grow up and mature and find different views. Now, I understand where he's coming from. I feel that he wasn't all directing this out of Bryan. I mean, there's other interviews out there. There's other people out there who have talked a lot about him. It's not just Bryan. And I feel Bryan, he wasn't trying to set anything off. He was trying to have a good interview, which you and I both know. And I feel that he started asking some questions, and Chris Drew just got into his spiritual mode, you know? He started connecting with his music, and he started talking about how he thinks that music interviews should be music related more. And you can see, being the kind of person that he is and his main person that he will always be, that he honestly thought that, in all like fairness, music interviews music. He wanted to talk about why he's here today. His favorite body part of his didn't get him where he is today, and he grew up knowing that. Cause I mean, the kid had to work for everything he has. He wants to talk about the passion he put into it. And you can see from the other interview, he didn't really get to put too much out there. He had fun with Bryan, and they both had a great time. And we love that. We love it when people we respect and look up to are happy. But he wanted to get more out there. He wanted to be real with us. Everybody's saying, oh, he's just a fake. He was never real with us. Look at him. But he wanted to be real with us. That's what the interview was about. It's not about the little things. It's about what he wants to convey. He wants to convey a message that he thinks music is everything to him. He thinks you should be who you want to be. Sure, his ego might have gotten a little bit ahead of him, but he said himself that he's working on destroying that ego. Now, not trying to be like, ooh, I'm gonna kill you, ego, or anything weird. Hold on one sec. I know, I'll be out in a sec. Sorry, my parents are home. Anyways, I don't know. I just feel that Chris Drew has always and will always be a very spiritual, music-connected man. And if you don't agree with me, then feel free. Please do not leave any hate comments. I don't have time for that. None of us do. We don't have any time for fights. This is just a matter that one interview costs so much of a fan base. Do you guys really think that's necessary? I mean, we all make mistakes. We all say things that come out of our mouth wrong, trying to get our point across. Like right now, some of you might be angered from what I say. I honestly don't know, and I really don't want to piss any of you off. I mean, I'm a very loving person. I'll help out anyone, but I just think that this interview was taken completely wrong. No one was meant to get hurt, and just views got in the way. And I know Bryan, it's not Bryan's fault, but everybody's singling out Chris Drew because he said some nasty words, which he didn't mean to come off nasty, in my opinion. So, if you agree, please comment, like, whichever. Thank you.